Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you're in a situation where you've hit rock bottom, you're out of options, you're in debt, and you feel completely helpless? Today, we're diving into an ancient story that speaks directly to that feeling. A story about a desperate widow, a prophet named Elisha, and a miracle that came from the most unexpected place. This story comes from the book of 2 Kings. A widow comes to the prophet Elisha, completely distraught. Her husband has died, leaving her with massive debts. Even worse, the creditor is coming to take her two sons as slaves to pay off what she owes. Imagine her desperation. She has lost her husband, and now she is about to lose her children. Elisha asks her a simple but powerful question: "What do you have in your house?" The woman replies, "Nothing at all except a small jar of olive oil." It wasn't much, just a little bit of oil. Probably just enough for one last meal. It seemed insignificant, almost worthless in the face of her overwhelming debt. But Elisha gives her some very strange instructions. He tells her, "Go around to all your neighbors and ask for empty jars. Don't ask for just a few." Then he says, "Go inside, shut the door behind you and your sons, and start pouring your oil into all the jars you've gathered." Can you imagine what she must have been thinking? Pour my tiny bit of oil into all these empty jars. That's crazy. It defied logic, but in her desperation, she chose to trust. She did exactly as Elisha said. She and her sons gathered as many jars as they could find, went inside, and shut the door. And then the miracle began. She started pouring from her small jar, and it just kept flowing. She filled one jar, then another, and another. The oil didn't stop until every single jar they had collected was full to the brim. When the last jar was full, she said to her son, "Bring me another one." But he replied, "There isn't a jar left." And only then did the oil stop flowing. She went back to Elisha, amazed, and told him what happened. He then told her, "Go, sell the oil and pay your debts. You and your sons can live on the rest." This story is so much more than just a miracle. It's about faith in the face of fear. It shows that sometimes the solution to our biggest problems can start with the little we already have. That widow's small jar of oil, which seemed like nothing, became the source of her deliverance. It reminds us that even when we feel we have nothing left, if we're willing to trust and take that step of faith, incredible things can happen. What's the small jar of oil in your life? Maybe it's a talent, a small amount of money, or a single relationship. Don't underestimate it. It might just be the key to your breakthrough. Thanks so much.